What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So, respect a couple things here. Looking at the abilities, I had quite a few things that just weren't really getting used, so I cleaned out most of the hunter tree that I wasn't using, as well as I got rid of rush assassination. But I went and picked up slow time, which I feel like I fully upgraded 10 seconds. That's actually probably pretty useful for me. All the extra points we dumped on into crit damage, and let me see what else that I want to do. I'm also, yeah, I got the daggers on. Good, let's get a quick save. And I think this is going to be better. I think part of the problem is, I was approaching this from a stealth perspective because I thought if any of the idle guys awakened, dude would be upset.
I should watch my step
But
around
idols
here.
are going to awaken regardless because when I assassinate the overseer, two of them are going to wake up. So I might as well just murder everything. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just be aiming to do a shitload of warrior damage. I did keep Fireblade on, even though it's, not as good. Boop, 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 boop. And we'll do the slow time, and then I can just go behind you and do this. I need to use this a lot more, just because this is basically like infinite iframes while it's active. Oh, not what I meant to do there. Yeah, see how much easier that was? All I had to do was just murder everybody, and it was like, boom, we're done. Just beat up, murder everybody, be on our way, problem solved. That. You should not try and do that. In fact, you should just kind of sit down. There we go. God, see how much smoother this is going now? I should have just done this all along. And even if we don't have the tick rate, it looks like we're still getting pretty good fire damage on these guys. Where's that thing at? It's right around here, isn't it? Yeah, no, I'm just going to go behind you and take advantage of that ridiculous damage bonus I have. And I attack stuff from behind. Oh, you cheeky boy, you. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Now that everyone over here is basically dead, let's continue on. I think part of the problem is when I do die, like if I die, it happens really, really fast. Like I basically get hit and my health's gone. So I might even, I don't know, maybe I should look into that one set, the one that's like, you know, when it looks like you're gonna die, you have a chance to not die or whatever. You know what, let me back to this for a little bit. Yeah, I like that. It's 100,000 damage. Oh well. If it's lit, it's lit. Nothing we can do about that. Do the spear. I haven't done the spear in a while. Let's mess around with that and see how I feel about that. Why are you not switching? It's because I'm moving? There we go. Okay, that's done. That's the one question is looking at the extra damage I'm doing, how does that compare to the burn rate that I would have otherwise? That's new. I think part of it is, I think with my old build, I think the fire damage helped me to maintain my, I think that helped me maintain my adrenaline better. God damn. Oh my god. Are they gonna... See, like the damage is just unreal from these guys. I mean, it seems like a lot of crap, but I do feel like this is going better. I mean, the other run was, you know, we beat everything as well, but we also weren't doing it nearly as fast as we are right now. Man, big fiery Poseidon spear is pretty badass. Let's just take care of these. You don't need these anymore. Bird, where's the thing at? Where are the provisions? Oh, yeah, I feel like down here or something. Why that guy? Okay, the last one's remaining. I'm not that worried about the treasure. There's that thing, and then the final eye. Now, what I might do, just for good measure here, let's go back down and see if we can get a quick save. I don't think this area resets, but a quick save would definitely be super duper helpful. Because if we have something like last time where I suddenly die, I'm gonna be very sad. And probably go back to the OP fire build because I know it's OP, or maybe go to a completely different build. Maybe I don't know. I feel like a ranger build has some serious potential, but at the same time, I feel like it could get kind of dull just using a bow for almost everything I do. You know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like a full bow focused around arrow and arrow abilities, would that be fun? Or would that get tiring? I'm not sure. But it's quick save now. So we're ready to just go polish this off.
They'll be on high alert here.
They can be on whatever kind of alert they want. I'm gonna pull out the big actually no, you know what? I feel like the spear thing might actually work really well on the overseer, because the overpower ability for it seems really strong. Like, wait a minute, did we see something? I thought we saw something. Yeah, I mean, that's still some serious... I think a big part of it's also the whole the anti-healing bullshit they do. I have not seen something survive that yet.
Rest in peace, Your Majesty.
God damn. Oh God, no. I need you to calm down, friend. So I walk behind you here. You don't mind this, do you? There we go. Let's do this. Oh, it was a captain that escaped me. You? That's you. I'll have to take a more in-depth look at some of the abilities. Maybe, I don't know. Like at the very least, this is mixing things up from the fire, like using constant fire damage like we did. Hey, friend. I mean, we still have fire damage. It's just we're not constantly reliant on that now. But you know what? I think I might switch back to the bow. Having the fire bow was actually really, really useful. I mean, this helps bull rush, though. Cooldown duration for all abilities. Bull rush and devastating shot? No, I won't do that. Well, this can be done by completing all... Oh, so I got... Yeah, loot the treasure. I actually do need to steal the treasures. There's one. Let's see. Is there one over here? Like it's dragging me over to one. It is. So that's 2. One, 2, 3. Oh, they're all marked. Okay. So first one was right back in here. Let's pick this stuff up. I don't know. Part of me is like thinking I could put a poll on the episode and have people vote on a assassin versus warrior, assassin warrior or ranger style build. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's only a filler series. You know, I don't think we're going to get too far before Ori comes out. And at that point, if we are going to continue this, it would likely be something we do on stream just for some shits and giggles. And yeah, you know, it's like, it just seems like a lot of, I don't know, a lot of excessive work, you know? Like, oh yeah, we got to pull the whole thing and get everyone on board and see what kind of build is going to be the most entertaining. But like, let's be honest, we're all just waiting for Neo 2. That's all this is. Like, Assassin's Creed, you had your time. It was fun while it lasted. But, you know, I'm over it. I want to now make out and marry Neo 2. You are no longer the woman I love anymore, Assassin's Creed. We had good times together, but Neo 2 has something that you don't have, and that is actual build variety, along with very in-depth class building. Whereas this is basically pick an ability that's super powerful and use it. You know, it's just not the same. It really isn't. And you know, it's nothing against Assassin's Creed. It's just the nature of the beast. Your boy wants to play Neo, or even Ori. Ori will probably come out first, and I mean, I don't know if y'all are as excited for Ori as you are Neo. Like I'm obviously more excited for Neo 2, but at the same time, the time I spent playing the first Ori was very, very enjoyable. So Will of the Wisps, I mean, if it's anything like the first Ori, I'm sure it'll be an equally enjoyable experience. You know, the music, the tightness of the platforming, all of that is stuff that I'm looking forward to. And so in the meantime, we're just here murdering the servants of Greek gods, just to pass some time. Watch I get like, I end up dying like on my way back to the dude. You know what? Here, let's actually take a second to look. Let's just to go through. So, if I was going to do a bow-heavy playthrough, I think one of the first things is there's 2 melee trees. There's only 1 ranged tree. So, yeah, I can't even put it on the other tree. So basically, I have 4 abilities to work with. We'd probably pick multi-shot up and rapid shot up, and be multi-rapid, devastating, and I don't know, spread shot didn't seem all that good. Let's see, devastating, I'd probably drop Predator and keep Artemis. But aside that, there's really not much here, you know? You're shooting the bow. That's it, you're shooting the bow. Over here in the Assassin tree, I mean, we have Venom, but let's be honest, that's just fire and it's a different color, that's all. I mean, it weakens the damage and armor of the enemy, so that's kind of cool. Whereas fire, it's just straight damage over time. But there's, I don't know. Stun nearby targets, attacking them. So stun targets and hide in a bush to reassassinate them. Call in Joe Schmo to attack people. Single strike attack unleashing the full power of the spear inflicts 60% of your assassination damage, can be used in active conflict. So this is like my one real combat style ability as an assassin. And I feel like the way it would work is most fights would start with me just doing rush assassination, boom, 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 hitting as many people as I can. Probably having Venom up to do the damage that I didn't do with this. And then maybe getting a hero strike in, because I think assassination damage, I think score-wise, it's just, yeah, like, I mean, look at that. Warrior damage is, you know, a little bit over 10,000. This is 60,000. So that hero strike ability would probably, like, instantly gib enemies? I don't know. Maybe an assassin style of play could be fun. I mean, since I have max mats from Cheat Engine, it wouldn't be very hard to level up an assassin set. So maybe I will do that. That might be, I don't know. I feel like we've done the warrior set, you know, and while we were successful there, if I'm being honest, that wasn't that much different from the fire set. The main difference being that with the fire set, I would just prioritize lighting all the enemies on fire first, and then after everything is on fire, I would just kind of take my time and let them die. And this is obviously a lot more kind of aggressive, in-your-face style of play. So I think what I'm gonna do, as opposed to turning this in right now, because we are right here by the bird, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna level up an assassin set, and then I'll spec as an assassin. I'll make I'll make a manual save. We'll do the next episode as an assassin to see if that's a more entertaining style of play. Well, really the question is if I'm having more fun with it. And then depending on how that goes, I can either continue along the DLC playing like that, or I could just reload the save where I was still a warrior, and we'll just, run around bull rushing and kicking people. So that might be something to do. Of course, this all depends on if I have the assassin set, which to check that I'm going to need to go back over to Greece to my boat. So either way, I will look into that. If I have all the pieces for one of the sets, that might be something to do, and we'll figure it out then. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys soon with more.